What is up, YouTube? So forgot to get oatmeal at the store, so we're gonna do some 2 packs of these is dry. My creatine, my glutamine, whey protein, and then I might have my wheat germ too, which I'll let it in here, I think. Yep. All right, got wheat germ also. So dump all this in here. So for tonight, because again, like I said in my last arm day vid, I'm doing more cardiovascular type workouts so that I need to get back in shape for when I start my competition prep. And you guys better be there July 20th. I'll send the link in the description. I'll start doing that every vid so you guys can get a reminder. But yeah, so especially for legs, I am, for my weak points, I am really trying to increase the reps a little bit, drop the weight and stuff like that. Try to get back in shape. So yes, you can do that with your workouts, guys. It's not just with your food. Again, 1 scoop is enough for you guys, for creatine. Then 2 scoops tonight. So, I forgot my collagen. Where's my collagen at? Hold on, y'all. Here it is. Collagen. I got more today. Collagen helps me with my joint support, skin, everything like that. Honestly, collagen is one of the best things you can take when bodybuilding, guys. It is just, it's so damn good for you. If I can get it open. Like that guy on that TV at the baseball game where you try to open that water bottle. That's what I feel like right now. There we go. Oh, it fucking broke on me. I'll skip this part. I'll skip this. Got it. 2 scoops of this bad boy. So if you guys are struggling to, should make a whole nother video on this, but I'll keep it brief. If you get 3 scoops, I guess. So if you guys are struggling to develop any sort of muscle group, I think I said this on the original video, but I'll just reiterate it now. So have certain checklists on either on your phone or whatever, and make sure that your workouts are correct. Are you going heavy enough? Because I need to start posting these more as pro tips of the day. I post sometimes on my Snapchat, whatever, and Instagram stories. I basically give you 1 tip. Usually it's once a week. I give you a tip on how to build your biceps or develop your legs or stuff like that. And it's just a small tip to help you guys with that. But just long story short, make sure, because I said this before, make sure, just have a checklist of saying, okay, am I eating right? Am I training correctly? Am I going heavy enough in my workouts? Am I sleeping right? So all those things play a factor in protein synthesis and how you develop over the years. Again, it's not an overnight process. So don't be one of those guys that needs to take a certain supplement that may not be natural or something like that, because I just can't build muscle, so pin me right there. That mindset right there to me is just pathetic, and it's every bodybuilder goes through a plateau, and it only happens. This is actually true. As you get better at it, your plateaus get worse. So you have to spilled it. You have to really, really shock your muscles over and over again. That's why I train. Every 6 to 8 weeks I change my programs, and I'm always on a meal plan. I don't call it a diet. I hate the word diet. But I'm always on a meal plan, always on a training plan. That way, I stick to things that last me for a lifestyle. Because a diet is something you just hop on for about 6 to 8 weeks and you're done. Because most people, they diet year round and they feel terrible and it's just this bad. So just have a diet plan you can stick with. That's all I gotta say. All right, cover your ears. Did you hear that? Okay, good. I don't want to tell you all my secrets. All right, because there might have been a secret ingredient in there I haven't showed. All right, so I'm gonna chug this. I might record some in the car on the way there, and then I'll see you out at the gym. Peace out. Hold on, get a little. How the glutes looking? They good? Ooh. All right, guys, get some behind the neck press action. So I'm not going to be doing these much longer. It's a pretty much full off-season type exercise. Again, like I said in one of my last arm day vids, I'm really going to try to stick to the basics these next few weeks before prep starts and during prep also. So I got to get in cardiovascular shape or get back in cardiovascular shape. So doing cardio twice a week right now, just to kind of get back in somewhat shape. Just because you're big like me, you don't mean you're in shape cardiovascular wise. So it's very important to, of course, it's not good to be in that way year round. It's just, it's good to put on some time of the year to put on that size and then time of the year to get in shape. So it's two different aspects there. I think I did 3 sets of behind the necks. So, all right, so after those, I did some side laterals. Usually this is my second or third exercise on the shoulders. Again, such a basic exercise. Recommend everybody to do them. So I think I did some cheat ones after this set here. Went up to 35, 40s. My side laterals aren't that great, but, weight really don't matter for shoulders, especially for side laterals. So honestly, nobody really cares. So kick your ego out the door and just lift the weight. So I think these are, so 35s. Again, just side laterals. Control that eccentric on the way down. Again, side laterals, you're struggling to build that width of the shoulder. Any type of a side lateral is going to be your best friend. So again, I still need more shoulders. But like 2 years ago when I cut down, my shoulders look really good. So I think they're going to look amazing this year. They're just got too much water and fat on me right now. So actually, my coach's dad yesterday said that I don't look fat. I'm like, I told him, hey, I'm fucking fat. I'm fat. It's just I grew so much muscle this last 1 or 2 years. It just blocks out that, because when you bulk, you look big in clothes, right? So it's like all that fat's just covered up in these jackets and shirts, so you just don't look that fat. So you have so much muscle, so it's a benefit of bulking, honestly. So that's why I don't wear much compression stuff when I gotta adjust that tripod. So back to this video. I know what I did here. Ooh. Give you guys a little hint of what I'm doing here. See where I'm grabbing the dumbbell on the way, all the way to the top. You see where I'm holding it? So as you see that slight rotation at the end there, I'm not doing that. The dumbbell itself in my grip is doing that. That does all the work for me. I'm not rotating my wrists at all myself. It is all in the dumbbell. Simply of the location of my wrists and hands. So it's on the back side of the dumbbell. So you're hitting basically all 3 parts of the shoulder here. Yes, rear delts as well, because I'm taking it behind my body on the way down. So it's not going straight up and down. This is great. This is very, very hard to do. This is the one you do not want to go heavy on. 20, 30 tops, 25 tops. Again, especially, I don't recommend starting with this exercise. This is a great one to do when you're slicing. I'm doing it now because I'm about to start slicing and dicing, cutting down. So this is a good one to do when you start doing that stuff. All right, y'all probably seen me do this before. This is a front delt exercise, front shoulder exercise. Now, notice reverse grip. A lot of you guys are going to say, oh, you're going to hurt yourself doing that. Okay. Keep saying that to yourself as you stay small. This is one that's, I will tell you this, though, it's very advanced. I don't recommend someone just starting working out doing this until they build up that flexibility of their wrist, because you need to have really good flexibility in your wrist to be able to do this. I think I did 155 here. That's my weight. Oh, get that up. Ooh. Tough exercise, y'all. Also, notice the stoppers. The yellow thing, the stopper. And look where the bar is resting. It's slightly above the nose. Almost close grip, not really, kind of mid grip width-wise. Keeping the elbows out in front the whole time. That way you're really killing that front delt. So when you go down and while going up, you want to keep those elbows flared out and tucked inside. So that way you keep that front delt completely isolated the entire time. You should not feel any mid delt or anything. Why is that doing in my background, bro? Ooh, finish it. Good finish. So I recommend doing that if you've been working out for a few years, guys. It's really good to work on your flexibility. So actually, let me go back to that clip real quick. I'll come back to this one. I want to say one more thing about this, guys. So if you're working out for 4 or 5 years at least and still can't be able to do, you don't have good flexibility in your wrist, just simply turn your hands around and just do it that way. It works the same exact way, but this way just works on your flexibility a little bit more. And it's a preference thing too. So I feel it more in my front delts when I rotate the wrist out like this, reverse grip. So, and it's also harder to do this way. So I also like to challenge myself a lot. So I don't like to make it too easy on myself. So, finish it. Really, really good exercise. I recommend doing that. Really recommend. All right, little plate raises. Very classic, old school exercise. Notice when I'm grabbing it, I'm really kind of grabbing underneath it. I'm not grabbing in the middle. A lot of people like to grab in the middle. I don't know why they do that because I can't get the key for front delts, guys, is to get those elbows far forward. So on any pressing movement you're doing, if you want to hit front delts, keep those elbows really far forward. Even if you're just sitting at home on your couch right now, just simply bring your elbows out in front and then feel your front delt. I guarantee you it's rock solid right now. So that's the reason why is because you're isolating it. You're keeping it out in front. So same exercise, I add a little bit more weight, 235s. I recommend this exercise if you're any stage of bodybuilding, any stage of weightlifting. It's just if you want to go heavy like this, if you have a really strong core and you're able to control your body, this is a great one to do. It's really not an advanced exercise. It's just really good at hitting those front delts. And I'm able to go heavy on it, heavy while controlling it. So bring it far above your head, as you can see. Again, I'm really going through this. Last few months, I'm actually able to really, my muscle connect to my shoulders a lot better. It's been a struggle, especially for my mid delts. My muscle connection hasn't been really great last few years for mid delts, but now it's actually getting better. So, now this exercise here, where do you think this is from, y'all? Who did this exercise? Let y'all take a guess. Think of their range of motion. Who had great range of motion on their shoulders? Let me rotate real quick. I don't want a little muscle imbalance. Got to hit both sides. Arnold Schwarzenegger's name. So this is one of the ones he loved to do for shoulders. Again, he was always preaching about range of motion, especially for shoulders. So he would always do stuff like this. As you can see, the way the torso is positioned on the bench, we can actually take the dumbbells behind us comfortably. This feels really awkward at first when you first do it, but once you do it, for a few weeks ahead of time, I guarantee it's going to feel more comfortable. So here's another angle here. So if you're working your left shoulder, simply just put your right leg on that bench like I'm doing there, and just stick your left leg out on the side to kind of brace you up so that way you don't fall over. And I'm using my right hand or right arm to brace myself top of the bench. So you're not going to fall over, guys. The muscles being worked here is mostly mid delts, not really any front delts, kind of rear delts. It's kind of mid and rear delts. You shouldn't feel any front delts here. If you do, I don't say it's a bad thing. It's just, this is what I feel. You might feel it, but I don't. This is not a front delt exercise for me. So reason I do this stuff, guys, exercises like this that you might seem, it's like, ooh, that looks goofy. I thought that too when I first started lifting, and I started, watching the pros, how they work out and stuff. They do stuff like this too, y'all. It's not just me. It's not just your local people. It's a lot of professionals do these type of exercises, and that's where I learn them from. I don't make this shit up. So there's a reason why I do it. I always take advice from people who are better than me. So that's the main goal. That's the main goal for me. The back's getting wider and wider every week. It's extra large jacket too, by the way. All right, so rear delt exercise. Now, guys, before you watch me perform every exercise I do, watch my positioning on my torso, my hands, my wrist, my head placement, my legs. Watch those things first before the actual movement, and you actually might learn some. It's always the little things you learn about these type workouts. So as you can see, I think I have another angle here. You can see a little better. Here we go. So I'm bringing the dumbbells out in front of me just slightly, bringing it back down to the waist, right the middle of your body, while keeping your wrists forward the entire time. You don't want to. So I'm also putting my hands on the front side of the dumbbell, not the back this time. So that way, again, the weight of the dumbbell is going into your wrists. That way it does the work for you. But yeah, this is actually this exercise is way harder than it looks. Very advanced. The reason it's advanced because I guarantee you, my first time doing this, it was really awkward. I couldn't do it, but as I kept practicing it, my range of motion got better from that certain angle. So I did 20s here. Again, I'm not going heavy right now on my weightlifting because I'm so close to my show. But so long story short, hold the dumbbells at the closest side to you, that side of the dumbbell. Hold at your waist, wrist forward, or wrist backwards, sorry. And then you want to bring it up kind of slightly in front of your face at the top. And then bring it back down slow. And I guarantee you those rear delts are going to be on fire.